The sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
All right, I think we got the dog in the house. What's up, Bulldog?
The sports page brought to you by the Nickley Group. They are Central Florida's #1 real estate team for a reason. If you're looking to buy, now's the time. Interest rates down. Inventories up. If you want to buy or sell quickly, just call Nickley. NickleyGroup.com. All right, where do we want to start? I don't like this new SEC 9-game format that was released last night. The SEC moving to 9 games starting next year. They've been playing 8 conference games. Tennessee and LSU, annual Gator rivalries for decades, they're off the schedule next year. Off the schedule. Yeah. They're no longer going to be annual rivalries, and I realize all the teams are losing rivalries, but Tennessee, who the Gators have been playing since 1990, is off the schedule. Remember when the Tennessee-Florida game during the Spurrier-Phil Fulmer era, that was the game of the year in the SEC.
Yeah.
LSU, Florida, they've been playing every year since, I think, 71, so that's no longer going to be an annual rivalry, so don't like it. I do like this, though. Texas and Texas A&M are going to be an annual rivalry now, as they should be and always should be.
Now, this first stint of this is for 4 years in duration?
It's going to be for 4 years. They're going to have, and then in another 4 years, they'll do it again.
A reset.
Yeah,
right?
They're going to reset. So, Florida's permanent opponents, Georgia, Kentucky, South Carolina as their annual opponents during each of the next 4 years. Then they'll rotate the other 6 schools in the conference.
Got it.
Anyway, that's how it goes. Other college football news: Oklahoma State fires longtime coach Mike Gundy. They fired him on the 18-year anniversary of his famous "I'm a man, I'm 40." Remember that famous rant all those years ago?
Back when he had the mullet.
They fired him. He was the second longest tenured coach in FBS. He'd been there 21 years. There was a time when Mike Gundy was considered one of the premier offensive minds in college football. Of course, Oklahoma State has fallen on hard times. They lost to Tulsa last week. They're 1-2. I think they've lost 11 of their last 12 games against FBS opponents. They were 0-9 in the Big 12 last year. So he gets canned. Speaking of Oklahoma college football, Oklahoma quarterback and Heisman Trophy frontrunner John Mateer will miss about a month because he broke his hand. That guy was having a unbelievable season. It has Oklahoma. They're 4-0.
He'll be visiting a hand specialist in Los Angeles today for surgery, and then hopefully they're saying maybe 3 weeks he could be back out on the field.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's his throwing hand, so that makes it even worse.
I don't think 3 weeks. I mean, that's fast.
That's what they're hoping for.
Yeah. You can hope in one hand and, in that other one.
Throw.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, NFL, speaking of injuries, Mike Evans of the Bucs, he's out 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know how the Bucs keep winning with all the injuries they've had. I mean, they're winning in the last drive of every game, but now Mike Evans is out. I just don't know how much longer they can sustain these injuries. Their offensive line's banged up. Obviously, Tristan Wirfs, their best offensive lineman, has been out. So, but the good news in the NFL, Taco Bob's fantasy quarterback, Jackson Dart, finally starting this week.
This is big. This is big, but Bulldog, honestly, I'm not going to start him this week. I think I'm just going to let him play and see how he does.
Who have you been starting instead of Jackson Dart?
Herbert.
I would never start Jackson Dart.
Well,
if I have Justin
you
Herbert.
never know. I'm going to get the last laugh when we get towards the end of the season and somebody has a bye week or not a bye week. Their quarterback does, and they're in desperate need of a quarterback, and then they got to beg King Bobby for Dart.
Jackson. I don't think that's going to happen.
I thought his name was Jason Dart forever, so shows what a great pick he was.
Just go ahead and
probably
get
thought he was Jason Dart when you drafted him.
Just order that rib roast now from Petty's for year 2. Hey, some sad news, though, out of the NFL. Rudy Johnson.
Yeah, Rudy Johnson, obviously a great running back at Auburn, was good in the NFL for quite some time. He dies I think he was 45 years old. Did they announce?
Killed himself.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
We got to end on something better than that.
Well, you got Ryder Cup getting ready to fire up.
Ryder Cup getting ready to start up on Friday. That's going to be big. The Bucs brought back Desmond Watson. He was the big 460-pounder, heaviest player in NFL history. They cut him after training camp because he couldn't get down the weight. Well, I guess he got down to an acceptable weight. For the former Gator was signed yesterday by the Bucs for the practice squad. So Desmond Watson back with the Bucs.
I'm telling you, use my plan with Dez, and you just put him in a tush-push situation.
Oh, it's been talked about.
Yeah.
Well, they do have the Eagles coming up. I don't know if that's why they signed him or not.
He can't get down the field, they say. He can make it 2 yards.
Send in the wall. The wall.
Wow. Yeah, when do they have the Eagles?
I don't know.
When do the Bucs have the Eagles? I think it's not this week. I think it's a couple weeks.
Hold on, I'm pulling up the schedule right now.
That's an ass whipping in the
Tampa
making.
has Philadelphia this Sunday, buddy.
Oh, this Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tampa has Philly this Sunday, 1:00 kickoff.
I don't think he'll be ready to go this Sunday, but you never
Ready
know.
to go? You just plop them down and go, man.
Not much practice for that, right?
They plump when you cook them.
At the snap of the ball, just go forward. Just fall forward.
That's it. Desmond, you just bait the end zone with about 6 ribeyes. Oh, that sumbitch will make it through a house.
Wow.
All right. He is Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Game On with Brandon Kravitz, 3:00 weekday afternoons on FM 96.9 The Game.
By the way, happy birthday to Slipknot's drummer, the great Sean Clown Crahan. Oh!
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.